Hey friends, thanks for coming out and checking out my channel. This is the knife detector, and guess what? I got another knife video for you. Check out this behemoth of a knife, guys. A while back, one of my viewers and I believe subscribers mentioned that he saw a video in which I showed about 3 knives that were basically the same design. This was one of them. And I had 2 others. Since then, I've sold one, also by Frost Cutlery, or it might have been Baron's Son, or Bear. But this one I kept, and it was really, really nice. Now, I believe that Smoky Mountain Knife Works has this knife, but this knife that I'm showing you is not a recent buy from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Smoky Mountain Knife Works has the Bigfoot Comanche, or Comanche Bigfoot. I'm not sure which name comes first. I'm going to put up some specs on it later at the end of the video if you want to watch it, and pause it and check out the specs on this thing. But this is a huge knife, guys. I bought this several years back. I don't know, maybe like 10, 12 years back. So this is not one of those recent ones that are available right now in Smoky Mountain Knife Works. But this is the same knife. It's the same frame. I believe this knife is also made out of pack of wood, brass bolsters. It's got this little lanyard hole right here. Shape of the blade's really nice on this knife. Let me show you what this knife looks like when you hold it in your hand, okay? Okay, well, obviously, we're going to need to back up a bit. Check that out. This is a behemoth of a knife, okay? This is bigger than a buck 110. When I say bigger, I mean it's longer closed. I think this might be about 6 inches. I'll grab a ruler in a bit so you can see. I'm also going to get a scale so that we can weigh this sucker and see how heavy it is. And usually when I show a knife and I want to point out the size, I make reference to the buck 110 because a lot of us know the dimensions of a buck 110. Buck 110 weighs about 7.2 ounces. A buck 110 is about 5 inches long closed, you know, and the older buck 110s weigh, I think, as much as like 7.5 ounces. But we're going to see how much this bad boy weighs. Check that out. Solingen steel. I mean, this is the kind of knife, like if you're going to go hunting with your buds, if you're going to go to the campground, and then they pull out their knives and they pull out a Swiss Army knife, and then you can go, oh, that's not a knife, mate. Now that's a knife. And then you pull this thing out, right? You know what I mean, right? That scene from Crocodile Dundee. Check that out. Beautiful pack of wood handles, brass pins. You got that Frost Cutlery emblem right there. This is a Pakistan knife, and this is heavy duty, guys. Heavy duty. Have I used this much? No, I have not. Mostly because if I pull this thing out at a Luby's or a Denny's to cut my meat, or a steakhouse, people are going to think that I'm a dangerous man. And I don't want people to think that I'm a dangerous man. So I'm not going to pull this bad boy out. Okay, this is the kind of thing that when you're out with the boys, you might want to pull out, or the girls. You want to show off to see who's got the bigger knife, you know, if you want to do that. All right, let's check out the weight on this bad boy and the length. Okay, boys and girls, let's see what we got here. This knife is about 5.5 inches in the closed position, up to about right here, about 5.5 inches in the closed position. And in the open position, it is very close to 10 inches, probably like 9 5/8, something like that. It is very close to 10 inches. This is a behemoth of a knife. This is definitely the knife that if you take camping with your friends and your friend pulls out a folding knife, yours is probably going to be as big as a hunting knife, a sheath knife, you know. This is going to be the behemoth of the pack, right? Now, it is heavy. Let's see how heavy it is. Let's close it. Pressing in this takes a little bit of effort. Yeah, lazy snap. See, open. Positive snap open. Now, these are $16.99 on Smoky Mountain Knife Works, guys. It's a good thing you're not paying by the pound here, but it's $16.99 plus shipping at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. This is 11.8 ounces, okay? So we're talking about 4.5 ounces heavier than a buck 110, or a little bit more than 4.5 ounces heavier than a buck 110. Definitely not something you want to stick in your pocket. It might pull your pants down, okay? So this is a big boy. I wanted to show you this guy was out there, and for my viewer who requested a video on this guy a long time ago, like probably 2 months ago, I'm sorry it's so late. I usually have a lot of videos lined up that I want to do, but here it is. I hope you like the review. Check it out. Y'all have a wonderful day, guys, or a wonderful evening. Take care. God bless you. This is the Knife Detector signing off, saying keep your knives sharp, keep your wits even sharper.